We already know that apostrophes may be used to show possession, that is, one thing belonging to another. We also know that, if used for this purpose, whatever comes before the apostrophe is the person or thing that the item belongs to. Sometimes it can be tricky when placing apostrophes for possession if the word already ends in an S. Take a look at these two sentences, which are both missing an apostrophe. So where should the apostrophes go? Well, a common error is just to put them before the S, without actually thinking about who or what is owning something. If we were to put the apostrophe here, we'd be saying that the ball belonged to Mr. Edward. Well, that's not his name is Mr. Edwards, so this can't be right. And if we were to put the apostrophe here, we'd be saying the wheels belong to the not the bus. Since the ball belongs to Mr. Edwards, the apostrophe has to go after his name, so that would be here. And since the wheels belong to the bus, the apostrophe has to go after the word bus, so that's here. So now we've got the apostrophes in the correct place, we need to think about what comes next. Should we add another S or not? Unfortunately, there's no single widely accepted rule, so the best thing to do is to pick a rule and be consistent. Let's have a look at two possible rules. The first is simple: use just an apostrophe for proper nouns, and use apostrophe S for common nouns. Since Mr. Edwards is a proper noun, we'd just use an apostrophe, Mr. Edwards' ball. Whereas the bus is a common noun, so we'd add apostrophe S, giving us the bus's wheels are dirty. The second rule you could use is to think about how the word is pronounced. Take Mr. Edwards as an example. We wouldn't say it was Mr. Edwards' ball. We'd just say it was Mr. Edwards' ball. Since we don't pronounce the extra S, we don't write it, so we just have an apostrophe. So what about the bus? Would we say the bus wheels are dirty, or the bus's wheels are dirty? Well, clearly we'd pronounce the second S, so we should write it, placing it after the apostrophe. So remember, the rule about where to place the apostrophe doesn't change. Whatever comes before the apostrophe is the person or thing that owns the item that follows. For words that already end in S, pick a rule and stick to it in your writing. Either choose to use apostrophes only for proper nouns and apostrophe S for common nouns, or listen to the sound of the word and add apostrophe S if a second S sound is present.